When you think of the 90s, what are the first things that come to mind? The music, the fashion, the simple days of surfing the web? As someone who was born in 1998 with no real experience of actually being conscious in the 90s, my actual connections to the era are formed by visiting it as an observer through media. My favorite bands are from the 90s, my favorite fashion style is from the 90s, and most of all, my favorite TV show is from the 90s. In 1993, The X-Files premiered, and it turned out to be a breakout hit. The show follows two FBI agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully, as they get swept up into investigations into the paranormal, government conspiracies, and the slowest slow burn in existence. In fact, the slow burn was so slow that it actually caused the fandom to invent the word shipping. Yes, that shipping, the one that we use in fandom culture today. Who knew some random sci-fi show about two FBI agents chasing aliens and pining over each other would essentially define an era that had lasting impacts on fandom culture today? There were even more real-life impacts. My personal favorite is that there's something called the Scully effect, which is a phenomenon where an entire generation of women in STEM were literally inspired by Dana Scully's character, who is a medical doctor, to study science, math, technology, and engineering. Women who watched The X-Files regularly were 50% more likely to enter STEM fields, per a study done in 2018. My personal obsession with The X-Files began in childhood when me and my mother would watch reruns every now and again, but my love for the show wouldn't blossom till about 2018 when I finally sat down and I watched the show from beginning to end, and my brain chemistry was altered forever. The hyperfixation, though the severity changes through the seasons of my life, never really goes away. I think about these fictional characters as if they were real people that I knew in a past life, people who are living their lives outside of the camera's view to this very day. And I somehow find myself missing them. This, of course, is a delusion, but it seems I'm not the only one that feels this way. Over the years, I've been in fan groups on Facebook, followed fan pages on Instagram and TikTok, listened to multiple X-Files-centric podcasts, and I can confidently say I am not the only one who can't get over the obsession and wishes for endless X-Files content. One of the interesting things that I've noticed over the years is the way that the X-Files has integrated itself into pop culture. When I was a teenager, 10 or so years ago, it was very trendy to have a I Want to Believe poster or a I Want to Believe t-shirt, even though so many people in my generation have no idea where that art originated from. In my own personal favorite pieces of media, I've noticed small references or inspiration derived from the X-Files. It's no secret that Vince Gilligan, the writer of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and most recently Apple TV's Pluribus, puts little references to the X-Files in his scripts, paying homage to his time as a writer on the show. And before their roles in Breaking Bad, there are quite a few actors in the show that actually had roles on the X-Files first. Another possibly less connected piece of art that seems to be directly referencing the X-Files is in the song Chinese Satellite by Phoebe Bridgers. And I wanted to point this out because it is one of my favorite songs of all time. She utilizes the main tagline of the show in her lyrics saying, "I want to believe, but I look at the sky and I feel nothing." It's hard to tell if Phoebe is directly referencing the X-Files, or if she just picked that up from that pop culture wave that I mentioned before. Either way, the lyrics in the second verse almost completely sum up how I believe the characters Mulder and Scully are written to feel about each other. It says, "You know, I'd stand on a corner, embarrassed with a picket sign, if it meant I would see you when I die." I think it reminds me of Scully the most, as she is willing to put herself on the line, even if she doesn't fully believe in what Mulder believes. Also, while I have you, and I promise I'll get to the gameplay soon, I wanted to share something that I noticed in Jordan Peele's movie Nope, which I believe is an extremely subtle nod to the X-Files' iconic episode War of the Copophages, aka the Roach episode. You know the one. In the movie, the sister of the main character, played by the one and only Keke Palmer, is monitoring some security cameras. Her and her brother are trying to catch footage of this elusive flying alien that appears in the sky above their family farm, whom they call Jean Jacket. While reviewing the security cams, they flip to one of the video feeds, and suddenly there's a bug, specifically a praying mantis covering their view. The use of a praying mantis is extremely significant, as the creature almost appears as a terrifying alien up close. While watching this in the theater, I was immediately reminded of Mulder's iconic phone call to Scully in the Roach episode, when he tells her about the first time he saw a praying mantis, saying, quote, I had a praying mantis epiphany, and as a result, I screamed. No, not a girly scream, but the scream of someone being confronted by some before unknown monster that had no right existing on the same planet I inhabited. Did you ever notice how a praying mantis head resembles an alien's head? I mean, the mysteries of the natural world were revealed to me that day, but instead of being astounded, I was repulsed. I'm sure there are countless X-Files references across so many different TV shows and movies and books, and I would encourage you to share your favorite one down below. Okay, so back to the task at hand. I have seen the show, I've seen both movies, I have watched the new seasons, I've collected comics and trinkets, I've done all the things, but one thing that I haven't done just yet is combine my two favorite things: gaming and the X-Files. The first X-Files game was released in 1998, the year I was born, and from what I can tell, it appears to be a Nancy Drew-style mystery game where you play as an original character named Craig Wilmore. He works at the Seattle FBI field office, and the premise of the game is that special agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully have gone missing in the area, and it's your job, with the help of Assistant Director Walter Skinner, to find them. You utilize your inventory, computer, witnesses, and problem-solving skills to gain evidence and bring the agents back home safely. This is also like one of those movie-style games where all of the cutscenes are kind of like little snippets of a movie. There are other X-Files games, most notably the X-Files Resist or Serve, which is more of a classic PlayStation-style 3D game. I would love to check that one out as well, but for the sake of time in this video, we're just sticking to the first game. However, if you end up liking this video and you want a part 2 where we play Resist or Serve, let me know. The first step to getting this game was finding the game and also figuring out a way to play it on my computer. Finding the game itself was really easy, as this game is really old and you can usually find stuff like that on some sort of internet archive. But getting the game to run on my computer wasn't as simple as downloading the file and opening it. I had to install an emulator. And I didn't want to just like boot up some random emulator and start playing. I wanted to fully immerse myself in the world of 90s gaming. And what better way to do that than to emulate macOS 9 from 1999? And since I've never set up an emulator before, and especially not one made for people who aren't 100% computer literate, this was a very difficult task. Configuring an emulator called Sheepshaver to run macOS 9 and getting the actual game file to mount took me literal days to figure out. But in the end, it was worth it to immerse myself in the simple yet exciting aesthetics of early Mac operating systems. My first memory of a computer was playing Paint on our family computer that ran Windows 98, so this gave me a familiar feeling of being a little kid and experiencing the world of computing for the very first time. Back when going on the computer was an activity, and the internet was a world you stepped into for a couple hours, and when you were done, you were actually able to leave the computer, and consequently, the online world, in your dining room. It was nice to remember what that felt like compared to our relationship with the internet today, which feels more like a looming presence over our entire lives. The simple layout with calming neutral blues and grays was a nice reprieve from the sometimes overstimulating user experiences we have today. The sounds were soothing and satisfying, and though it was not the most intuitive design compared to today, I found configuring my little computer to work for me was part of the fun. After I felt confident that my little emulated computer was running well, I began focusing on installing the game. This process involved me taking a disk image file and basically creating a virtual disk that almost simulates like I'm putting a disk into the computer so I can install and play the game. After creating the virtual disk and opening it up, I was able to access the actual install instructions that came in a file on the disk. I followed the installation instructions to a T. It took a few tries to get it to actually work, and I became incredibly frustrated and confused. But then, in the cloud of my irritation, I heard a singular voice, a voice of hope, a voice that belongs to an angel.
I can only continue my work with Agent Mulder by keeping an open mind, believing that science and reason will ultimately reveal the truth.
The installation had commenced. This is where I became hopeful. As the brief teaser monologue played while the game was installing, I became elated that I had finally figured it out. It even gave me an option to calibrate my monitor to optimize my gameplay experience. Unfortunately, this is where tragedy struck, because when I went to open up the game, I received an error code prompting me to call customer support. But because we're about 27 years in the future, I highly doubt there was a customer support line to actually call. I turned to the Mac repository forums for support, but sadly, no one has responded to my pleas for help just yet. At this point, it felt like I did all of this, hours and hours of work, for literally nothing. But this wasn't the end. When researching the game, I saw there was a PlayStation version of it, and my boyfriend suggested just downloading a PlayStation emulator. Setting up the PlayStation emulator took me literally 30 minutes, and the game installed and ran perfectly fine. So, yeah. But I did appreciate this little detour for teaching me something new and for reminding me of the exciting world of computing. Now that I had the game successfully installed and running on my computer, I set up my office to be totally X-Files focused. I donned on my X-Files shirt that's completely falling apart and sat down to play. So a couple of things before we get into the game. We did not complete the game in this video because it's really long. We did end up hitting a hard stop, which you'll see in the video. It's kind of hard to explain, but I would love to, after this video comes out, to schedule a couple of special live stream events where we all sit together and we just play this game, and it'd be super fun. So let me know what you guys think. I also want to note that the theme song does appear in the intro, but I did cut most of it because I am worried about getting a copyright strike, okay? Thirdly, if you are interested in more X-Files content from me, please let me know by giving me a like, a comment, a subscribe. It would be so appreciated by me. I already appreciate you being here this long. And lastly, I suck at these kind of video games, but I hope you have fun watching me struggle. The comments are totally open for you to judge my detective skills. Okay, so basically it's gonna throw us right into the game, so I'm gonna go ahead and boot it up and let's go. I'm so excited. It's so nostalgic. So I will say that I did like open up the game and play like 3 minutes of it just to get the controls down. So I have seen all this. But this intro is really good. It's iconic. You'll love it. Dirt. Like always.
Oh my god!
Copyrighted? And because it's not really famous for the games, like, is it going to copyright me? I love how just absolutely pixelated this looks. Okay, so we have the option of starting a new save, which we're gonna do. So we also oh, I need to use my, so this actually interesting. So this game doesn't use a joystick. It uses the arrow pad. So it's a little bit difficult to navigate, I'm not gonna lie. That's part of the reason why I wanted to have it like a computer version of it, which is why I tried to emulate a older Mac OS. But that's okay. We're just going to, this will basically be our mouse, and we're going to use this to navigate across the, oh! It restarted all of a sudden, so 1 second. Okay, we could skip through that. That's good. I don't know why it just like randomly went back to the intro screen. Okay, so I'll give you guys kind of like a tour. So we do have like a new save, load save, and a save option, which I actually don't know how to get to the main menu from the game. So I think we're just gonna like try and play the first disc all the way through. I believe for PlayStation, this came with 4 discs. So I'm going to select options, see what options we have. So for gameplay, artificial intuition, I assume is like, it'll give you prompts or something. I don't know. Action scene difficulty. I assume there would be like quick choice. It's like kind of like we had to make quick decisions. Navigate transitions. No idea what that means. Press select button to skip video clip. I have that turned off. I think I'm going to keep it off. I don't want to accidentally skip something the first time we're playing through this. Action scene auto rewind. Oh, okay, so that's why that happened. That's why that happened. Why is that an option? Who knows? But we are going to go back. I'm still getting used to the controls, so please bear with me. Let's see what help they have to offer us. Like, what is help? Oh, okay, so this is just like instruction on how to play the game. So this is, like I said before, like a Nancy Drew style. We navigate by looking at different pictures and scenes. If you're familiar with the old Nancy Drew games, it's very similar, or any sort of like mystery game from back then. So yeah, like idea icons, these represent story elements or objects which you have encountered. They can be selected by pressing up on the directional buttons from the top line in a conversation box or by pressing circle. They can be activated by pressing X when selected to initiate conversation on that topic. So yeah, this is our inventory down here below, and we can present them to different characters and talk about them. We don't need to look at the rest, I don't think, because we'll just figure it out along the way. I guess these are controller hotkeys. I am just going to wing it and just like go. It seemed pretty simple to navigate. It's really just like we're navigating with our arrow pad and then we just select stuff. Okay, here we are. This is us.
Why, Agent Wilmore?
Why, Agent Cook?
You picked a great day to be late. There's some big gun in from DC. I don't know what's up, but it looks serious.
Looks serious. So... Okay, so we need to choose our disposition here. So are we gonna be the funny guy? Are we gonna be the cool, indifferent guy? Or are we gonna be freaked out that someone big from DC is here? I think I'm going to be the paranoid one.
Did he say anything to you?
No.
Did he ask about me?
Calm down, my friend. You're looking a little guilty.
Guilty for what? What did I do? What could I have possibly done? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I think now it's our turn to navigate. So I kind of know where to go just because I did play the first few minutes of this trying to figure out how to navigate this. First of all, these photos are very disorienting. Like, you have no idea where you are on the map. Thankfully, though, I will show you, we do have a map right here. So where we're at is right next to this exit, and if we keep going up, we'll get to, we have 2 agents' offices, so one of them is our office, and then we have a meeting room, a file room, director's office, and then a kitchen. So I think where we need to go first, if I recall correctly, is we need to go explore around and eventually end up at our office. So let's just do that. Other than that, I have no clue what is going to happen. Okay, so let's go up here and let's just explore a little bit. So I think this is, okay, yeah, it's our friend's office here. What's his name?
Hey, partner, how's it going?
Literally no idea what his name is. I totally forgot. Is he doing anything interesting? No? Okay, so we'll leave. Oh, he has like some stuff in his office. It's just like some art. I like how the credits are playing like as we're playing. It's kind of distracting. Okay, and then to this side of his office, he doesn't have anything except for an empty closet, it looks like. So let's leave. Okay, so this is the file room. If we go in here, we can like jimmy on these things and like try to open them. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Okay, and then... Okay, it's hard to navigate. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A little hard to navigate on a controller. Okay, so we're gonna leave him. Where are we going? Okay, we're back to where we need to be. And then I believe down here is like... Yeah, this is like a meeting room. Nothing really to look at over here. Don't know why. I guess like some stuff will be important later. Like stuff will appear for us to grab. Why are we opening the electrical box? Oh, it's like a supplies box, I see. Oh, so this is all of our supplies. Sweet. Oh. Okay, so we have a... This is like a... Is this a pager? Or what is this? A PDA? What is that? Is that a pager? I'm sorry if I'm like sounding super young. We have a cellular phone. We have a lockpick. That's almost like... Well, I mean, do cops like carry lockpicks? I guess if you have like a warrant, you can go in anytime you want, right? Instead of like busting something down, I guess you could try a lockpick first. We have an evidence kit, which... I guess we're going to be collecting some evidence. We have a flashlight, which is good, a camera, binoculars, and night vision goggles. And it looks like we could put these on. Yeah, heck yeah. Awesome, awesome. Okay, can I use my cell phone? I'm really curious. Oh, yeah, okay. We can use the cell phone.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Okay, we're good. Okay, I'll mess with the rest of this stuff later. How do I get back up? I need to go back up. Okay, yeah. Still getting used to these controls, y'all. Okay, what's in here? Can I Oh.
Come back later, please.
Okay. I'll come back later. So I guess all that's left to do is just like go to our office, which is right next to this guy. Here. Yeah. So this is our office. It's very cozy and very nice. Like I like this office. And this is our desk. Look at how futuristic and lovely it is.
Wilmore.
Agent Wilmore, I want to see you in my office.
Bro literally just said, come back later. 5 seconds later. It's later. All right, let's go to the boss's office. Is there anything else we can interact with here? Oh, that's cute. We have a big blue mug from that one episode, Beyond the Sea. Or not Beyond the Sea. What's it called? The one where they go and like hunt the Loch Ness Monster or Big Blue or whatever. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so we have a case file. Trying really hard to read that. Syringes, rubber tubing, stainless cooker, items covered with sticky substance. What? What is this about? Oh, it's a heroin ring. Oh, okay. I was like, what are we talking about? Okay, we were investigating drugs like we should be at the FBI. What does that say? No idea. Okay. And then can we interact with the computer? We can.
You've got mail.
Ooh, sultry voice there. Intelligence Network Gateway. Oh, this is cool. Do we get to utilize this? This is so cool. I guess we'll find out, like, obviously when we get all our case information, but... Okay, no photos. Do we have an email? We have one from Mark Cook. Oh, so our name is Craig. We are Special Agent Craig Wilmore. Craig, it looks like we finally got a break on the pull tab counterfeiters. We should talk later, but Shanks expects us to have the case wrapped up in a few days. Just thought you'd like a heads up. Okay, so like we just be chatting. Oop, oop. Any other interesting emails? Gym sites, rugby rules. Whoa, Wilmore. Hey man, how's it hanging? Great to see you last week. It had been way too long. Glad you enjoyed the game, but a wuss to play. Oh, but I'm sorry you were too much of a wuss to play. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Glad you enjoyed the game, but I'm sorry you were too much of a wuss to play. And just for the record, it's 1 tooth and 2 concussions, not the other way around. And my pearly whites look better than ever, which is more than I can say for you. Guess it's lucky you're not a smoker. Ha. So we're just joshing around. How do I, like, stop exiting out of the email thing? Okay, we have one more email. Let's just see. This is from Mike Robinson. Craig, what does the FBI do with its case files once the cases have been resolved? I'd love to get hold of 1 or 2, but I got an idea for a book, but it would involve some FBI cases, and I'd like to build it from real life. Let me know if you think you can help out, but no hard feelings if you can't get me anything. Is this... What's the name of the guy from the episode who is trying to write a book so he, like, interviews Scully? Is that the same guy? Is that, like, a reference to that, or am I tripping? Okay, so no all points bulletins. Come on. And I guess we'll just quit and we'll go to our boss's office. Which, so when I was testing this out, it took me forever to figure out where his office was. And obviously we just now found out where it is. Oh wait, we went the wrong way. We have to go this way. So come up here. And then this way. Okay, yeah.
Come in.
And there he
This is
is, the
Assistant
man
Director
himself,
Skinner.
Walter Skinner.
Agent Wilmore, sir.
2 of my agents are missing, Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. I haven't heard from them in 3 days. I'm extremely concerned.
So this is as far as I've gotten. I literally just sat down with them. I did not continue the rest because I wanted to be a surprise to myself. So now we have to talk to them and just get more information. Okay, so it looks like...
Should Cook be involved in this investigation?
That's up to you, really. You know the Bureau's policy on backup? I would suggest you use all available resources.
So I guess Cook is like our partner, but we're being asked to work alone on this, sort of, like, or not work alone, but like we're being called in alone, and we could bring him in if we want to. Why is it the first question? Are they romantically involved? Okay, I'm gonna save that one. I assume we're gonna be able to use all the dialogue options, so let's just... The game developers were shippers.
Where were they last seen?
In my office in D.C., right before they left.
Okay, so they're last seen in DC with Skinner. What case were they working on?
What case were they working on?
Oh, I guess I
I'm
don't have
not
to read it
really
out loud.
sure. All I have is this travel requisition which shows that they were going to Everett, Washington.
These 2 agents were able to function with a high degree of autonomy due to the nature of the cases they pursued.
Okay, let's take a look-see here. Okay, account name, Fox Mulder, Dana Scully. Airline ticketing, Agents will fly first available coach class to destination, depart from Washington to Seattle. Arrival time is open. Purpose of travel classified. Okay, so it's just like basic information about their traveling. Do you have their cell phone numbers?
Can I get their cell phone numbers?
You'll find it in the dossier, however they're not answering.
Okay. Have they behaved like this before?
Have they disappeared before?
No, not like this.
Okay, so it's not letting us, like, not ask this question. That is hilarious. Okay, so should we do, are they romantically involved, or have they been romantically involved in the past? I'm gonna ask, are they currently romantically involved? See what Skinner says.
Are they romantically involved?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's like, I hope not. Why did he seem so stressed about that? Okay, have they been romantically involved in the past?
Have they been romantically involved in the past?
As I say, I don't know. I don't believe so.
He seems like he hated that question. Okay, do we have any more? Okay.
Do you know of anything unusual in Everett?
There's nothing that I'm aware of.
What should I do with my current cases?
Hand them off to Cook. I know he's busy, but this is priority.
Okay, so
File an APB on Mulder and Scully, then give your current case files to Cook. A.D. Skinner will join you shortly.
okay, so we're going to file an APB out on Mulder and Scully, and we're handing all of our work to our partner. Right. We're good. How do I leave? Can I leave? Yeah. They're just sitting there menacingly. Okay.
So, okay. What's happening? You can't just sit on this. You gotta tell me what's happening.
Should I be mean to him? Or serious? I'll be serious. I'm a serious guy.
What's up?
A couple of agents have disappeared. Pair out of DC, Mulder and Scully, male and female. Gone for 3 days.
He does not care. He's like, bro, I don't care. Okay. Let's go back to our office. Oh my goodness. The navigation is insane. All right, we're going back to our office, and we are going to file an APB on agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. Okay, so let's see what this says. Missing, Mulder, Fox William. Date of birth, 10/13/61. Race, Caucasian. Eyes, hazel. Hair, brown. Height, 6 feet. Weight, 168. Sex, male. Clean shaven. No distinguishing marks. Okie dokie. And missing, Scully, Dana Catherine. Date of birth, 2/23/64. Race, Caucasian. Eyes, blue, green. Yada, 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 yada. Last seen in Everett area on March 29th, 1996, may be traveling together or separately. Please report to Agent Wilmore, Seattle FBI. Done. Easiest job ever. I guess we'll exit out. See what happens. What do we do? Oh, is that our wife and kids? That's so cute. We have a family. Okay. I guess we'll look at our case file that we have. And maybe that's what we need to do. Okay, so pull up inventory. I think I have to press. Okay, it's just the down button. What's this? Oh, it's like a navigator slash satellite GPS. Okay. And we have a notepad and an email. Oh, okay, so it's just like our little, this is like our little iPod Touch here, which is also old now. Okay, so this was useless. We don't need anything from this, I don't think. Oh, we have a notepad. Email. We already read those. Navigation. Already there. Okay, we'll exit out of that. Okay, let's look at our case file. If we really have to use these night vision goggles, it's gonna be hilarious. I will love that. Can I? Hello? Can I look at our case file, please? Oh, here it is. Oh, we have a travel requisition. That's good. Okay. Why does it look so funny? Okay, let's read through this. We have this very candid shot of Mulder and Scully by a car, which is clearly just like a screen grab from a random episode. Okay, that's just Mulder's profile. Graduate of Oxford University, major psychology. Graduate of FBI Training Academy, Quantico, Virginia. And we know all this stuff about him. And okay, so this is taking place after Melissa's died, so I assume this is like season 4. And from the movie, the little movie they showed at the beginning of it, the opening scene, it was very clearly season 4 Scully. I would recognize her anywhere. Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh, and we got a photo. Oh, so these case files, I think these are the ones that we have to hand to our partner Mark. So I guess we should go give those to him. This is our travel request. So okay, let's just go see Mark and give him our case files. I guess we should have done that when we talked to him earlier, but maybe it wouldn't have been possible. I'm not sure. Mark, hello. I have some work for you that I'm going to dump on you.
What case is you working on?
Pull tab counterfeiters and the militia group still active in the Northern Cascades. And an assist to the DEA on a meth lab ring. But I'm handling things okay.
Shanks wants me to hand my cases off to you.
Is that it? Okay, so here you go. There you go, buddy. Have fun.
Great. Thanks, Golden Boy.
He's chill though. I like Mark. I like Mark. Okay, and then
I suggest we start with the motel where Mulder and Scully are staying. I'll be waiting for you in the car.
We're going with Skinner? Oh, this is exciting. Me and Skinner, guys road trip, let's go. Are we fast traveling? We're fast traveling. Wow, that road trip was so much fun. We had a blast. We bonded.
Can I help you? Please don't do that. Do you know how many people do that with me sitting right here?
No.
Well, you're not the first.
We are such a butthole. What? I didn't know that's what was going to happen. She was so mad. Okay, we're looking for information on 2 FBI agents.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Can you show me some identification?
She does not trust us. Okay, so we're going to show her our ID. Do we have one? Where's our ID?
You sure I can't help you, gentlemen?
Oh, do we have to drive all the way back to Washington, D.C. to go get my ID? Are you serious? I mean, if that's the truth, I'm going to be just like, Skinner's gonna be so mad at me. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Or is it in the car? Okay, like we won't do that just yet. Can we leave? Can we go outside? Oh, he's just standing right behind me.
Hope there aren't any surprises waiting for us in their rooms.
Well, they've surprised me before, but I know what you're saying.
I feel like Skinner does not like us.
Why would they stay in Everett instead of Seattle?
I have no idea. Maybe they were being budget-minded.
Why did he sound so weird? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can't leave. Or maybe we can. Okay, we're somehow teleported past our car. Wait, are we seriously going to have to drive? Oh, we were in Washington, D.C. We were in Seattle. So this whole time, for some reason, I was thinking we were in Seattle. We're at this, I mean, in Washington. We're at the Seattle field office. So we're actually only like a few minutes away. So let's go back and get our ID. I assume it's in our office. Oh, crime lab? Oh, we have a house. Okay. Dude. Skinner's gonna be so pissed. We're like, yeah, we forgot our badge.
I'll be reviewing my notes in the meeting room.
Yeah, he's not happy with us. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. No, not you. Okay, we'll go up one. And I guess we'll look in our... Oh, okay. Is our stuff in there? Yup. First big gig, and we're letting Skinner down. So we got our badge. Oh, we just have a gun sitting in the drawer. Not in the armory. Just in the drawer. I like how every time we step out of our office, we step to where like we are like forehead touching this poster. Okay, Skinner, I got my stuff. Let's go. Is he gonna come back with us, or is he just like gonna chill there? Okay, here I am with my ID.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Look, I told you I need to see some ID.
In your face. He looks so serious.
We're looking for information on 2 FBI agents who checked in here.
Mm-hmm. And their names would be?
Agents Mulder and Scully.
Oh, yeah. They paid for a week in advance, room 3 and 4.
Did you notice anything unusual about the 2 agents?
The guy was kind of spooky. Other than that, no.
What did he say to this poor woman? What did Mulder say to this woman to make her think that?
Do you have the make and license number of their rental car?
Sure, it's on the form, assuming they told the truth.
Could you write it down for me, please?
Perfect. Anything unusual happen?
Did anything unusual occur while they were here?
Not that I can remember.
We'd like to see their rooms.
Would you take us to their rooms, please?
Sure, come this way. Here we go.
She's tired.
This is his room. She stays next door.
Thank you.
I hope there aren't any dead bodies in here. I got finals coming up next week.
Dang.
You can get in and out through here.
Did they ask you to unlock those doors?
Did they look unlocked? No, they didn't.
Thank you. We'll, let you know if we need anything else.
You know where to find me.
Wait. What did she mean by that? Is that like another
Let's start
hotel
with
room?
Mulder's room. We'll take Scully's.
Oh. So they just implied that their rooms, the adjoining suite door was unlocked? Now that's an X-file. Okay, let's look around at the evidence here. So this was the case file that Mulder had. Majestic cover-up, warehouse, dock, railroad, connect. Thanks, Mulder, for that very descriptive note there. Okay. Anything else over here? Okay, no. Anything on the table? What's this? Of course. Of course. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh, okay. So Mulder was reading this newspaper. It's talking about this area, but nothing crazy just yet. So the only thing I'm seeing is like the boxcar stuff, which we know from like season 4 and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything super telling. It's just kind of like maybe they're here because of this newspaper that Mulder was reading. Let's look around. So that's what he was drinking. He was drinking his nasty freaking vodka orange juice crap that he made in that one episode. What was it? Syzygy? Where the girls like go crazy because of like cosmic powers and the zodiac and stuff. Nasty. You're nasty, Mulder. Disgusting. Imagine the heartburn that would give you. That's insane. Right, I guess we go into Scully's room. I bet hers is way cleaner.
Out of the ordinary here. I can't decide if that's good or bad.
Yeah, hers is way cleaner. Her bed is made, which I guess is somewhat out of the ordinary. Can I lay on this bed? Okay, like why did I have to hover over the bed to like to move forward towards Skinner? Because it almost makes it seem like I am currently on the bed and I'm going like this and I'm talking to him. Okay, Skinner. How long have you known them?
How long have you known them?
4 years now. I've known Mulder longer than that. I guess it's been almost 6.
It would be very helpful to know what case they were working on.
It would be helpful to know what case they were working on.
Yes. Yes, it would be helpful. Listen, I'd appreciate it if you didn't refer to them in the past tense.
Oh, he's sensitive. A little sensitive about this. TV? Of course. Oh, we got her laptop. Can I open this? Oh. Wait, let's try and guess her password. It's literally trust no one. So TRUSTNOONE. Trust no one. That's what it is. That's what it is. She was reading the Bible. Acts 26:7, to which our 12 tribes hope to attain, as they earnestly worship night and day. And for this hope I am accused by Jews, O king. Why is it thought incredible by any of you that God raises the dead? I myself was convinced that I ought to do many things in opposing the name of Jesus of Nazareth, and I did so in Jerusalem. I not only shut up many of the saints in prison, but authority from chief... Is this Peter speaking? But when they were put to death, I cast my vote against them, and I punished them often in all the synagogues and tried to make them blaspheme. And in raging fury against them, I persecuted them even to foreign cities. Thus I journeyed... Oh, this is Paul saying this. To open their eyes that they may turn from darkness to light and from the power of Satan to God, that they may receive forgiveness. Okay, this is just literally all the rest of Acts 26. So what do we do now? Do we just leave? Okay, I guess we're leaving. I guess we have to go through Mulder's room to leave. Oh, there's the book from that one episode. Let's read it. Evidence of extraterrestrial existence remains as elusive as ever, but the skies will continue to be searched by the likes of Blaine Faulkner, hoping to someday not only find not only proof of alien life, but also contentment on a new world. Until then, he must be content with his new job. That's so funny. I really want a copy of this book. Are you joking? Is there anything else I can do? Oh, we can't even... Oh, we took the book. That's why. I was like, why can't we go back to the phone? We took the book. That's so funny. Okay, I don't think we can do anything else. Let's leave. Okay, where should we go next? That is the question. Okay, so there's nothing there. Guess we'll go back to the field office and then we'll talk to Skinner there. I think that was kind of what it was prompting us to do initially. Okay, so he's probably in the conference room. Yep. Let's go see what he's doing.
I don't believe we're done in the field, Agent Wilmore.
Okay. So, should I go back and...
Agent Wilmore, 2 very valuable agents are missing. I'm beginning to lose my patience.
Dude, it's been like 10 minutes. What happens if we talk to him again? Oh, we can't. Okay. Okay, I guess we have to go back. We have to go back to the hotel.
What now?
I just need your help. What are you majoring in?
What's your major?
I'm working on a law degree.
Ooh.
Can you remember anything that might help us?
No, I'm sorry. They checked in and left that evening. I didn't see them after that.
Okay.
Do you keep a record of outgoing calls?
Sure, for billing purposes.
Could I get a copy, please?
Great. Give me a minute. I want you to know you're putting me behind.
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you at work.
Funny.
She does not like us. Okay, so Fox Mulder, Dana Scully, $44 a night. Phone services, Washington, D.C. Why would we... Oh, we called Washington, D.C. Can we get some coffee? No. I'm really tired. Oh, Skinner's here. Why didn't I expect him to be here this time?
They didn't have any enemies, did they?
Everyone has enemies, Agent Wilmore.
Why didn't they contact our offices before they began their investigation?
Actually, that's one of the questions that I'd like answered.
What if we ring the bell again?
What are you, a child? I said don't do that.
Sorry. Okay, so someone, I assume maybe Mulder, called Washington, D.C. at 8:24 a.m. for 8 minutes. And then maybe Scully was the one who called in Seattle for 2 minutes. And these shouldn't be the same numbers as their cell phone numbers, because why would she have a record of that? You know what I mean? So Scully's ends in 0194. Okay, I got really freaked out because I thought it said 0149, which is similar to Scully's number 0194. And so I was like, how does she have records of their cell phone? Like, let's try and go back to the office and see what Skinner says. He might be upset. He's like, oh, why? We keep driving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. First, you forgot your ID. Second, you forgot to ask the lady about phone records. And what is it going to be this time, you know? All right, Skinny. This is awkward. Okay. Bye. Where should I go? What should I do? Guess we'll go sit down at our desk. Okay, so yeah, we have the laptop. Let's just check our computer, see if there's anything that will prompt us. Oh, I guess we should like search the phone number he called. Well, he called Washington. So, and I remember it was, okay, thank God. It automatically puts it in there for us. I was like, if I'm gonna have to write this down, okay, FBI. Search. Oh, they wouldn't be calling a FBI number. I guess government/military. Data not found. Search again. We'll try citizen, see what happens. Probably won't pop up anything. Oh, Dockside Warehouse, 62 Bell, Seattle. Got it. Got it. Okay. Are we supposed to... Okay, so I think we just need to do this. Who's that? Is he in our, was he in our notes at all? I don't know, let's just search him. Okay, no data. I don't know who this John is, but let's try government/military. I bet that's where it's gonna pop up. No? Okay. Oh, okay. Law enforcement. Next, we'll do the vehicle license number. 621517. Okay, so we know that, sorta. Let's see if any of that was added to, like, our case file. No. Was it added to our notes? It did. Okay. So, site, Comedy Inn, interview desk clerk about 2 FBI agents, Fox Mulder, Dana Scully, nothing unusual about agents, checked in, left that evening. Search rooms, Agent Mulder, sunflower seeds, paperback book, copy of newsletter, magic bullet, briefcase, Mulder had been drinking. Note, pass-through door between rooms, locked, opened by clerk. Oh, it was locked, not unlocked. Okay, okay. Checked with clerk regarding outgoing calls from 2 rooms, 2 made. Will attempt to trace local number using ING. Ford Taurus 621-517. Okay, so we did both of those things. Okay, I guess we can go talk to Skinner again and see what he thinks about this. Hello? Skinner. I have information for you. Skinner. I have information about Mulder and Scully. Look at me. Okay, I'm really not sure what to do. Was there something I needed to do on the computer that, like, I just missed, or what? Who are you? Okay, let's try going to the crime lab and see what happens. Maybe we need to break into Scully's computer. That would be interesting. Oh, we opened up a new place, too. Docs. Oh, okay. Let's go to the warehouse, then. Fast traveling. Is Skinner gonna be with us again? My jaw came out of place today, and it's, like, really sore. It's okay, though. It's like, I can't really, like, yawn.
It would be helpful to have some background on the case your agent was pursuing.
Wouldn't it? When I have some, I'll share it with you.
Okay, weird response. Skinner is being, like, so cryptic about all of this. Like, I don't know, he's really not that cryptic in the series. He's only cryptic when it comes to, like, conspiracy, or, like, when his hand is being forced. And so it's really strange that he's being really cryptic to this other agent when he's been assigned to find Mulder and Scully. And wouldn't Skinner want him to have, like, the most information possible to be able to find them? Okay, let me just, like, look around really quick. It's a dump. Oh, we can go over here? Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's gorgeous. Sometimes you just gotta get away from this stressful job and look at some ducks. Not much going on over here either. We just, like, walked around. Oh, there's some stuff over here. Well, there's nothing we can interact with, but it could come into play in the future, though. Okay, let's go back up here with Skinny, and then go inside. Hey, Skin Man. Why is he grimacing? He looks like he's in pain. Oh, we need to use our lockpick! I think. Yeah! Smart.
You pretend you're not doing that? Why don't you check out the main floor? I'm gonna take a look in there.
Okay, checking it out. Got some barrels. Anything in here? Sometimes like these scenes are like really dark. So I can't really see what's going on. Kind of like the show sometimes, honestly. Okay, nothing really over here. What about this way? Nothing really in here. Oh, we can go up these stairs. It's dark. I can't see. Okay. I was like, is it loading? Oh, hello.
His phone is DOA.
Why would Mulder and Scully have called this location?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got.
Nothing to interact with? What is that? What is that? A computer? Oh, train. In the game. It's not in real life, it's in the game. Am I supposed to be doing stuff? Nah, okay. I assume it would have like prompted me to use the evidence kit if I actually needed it. I just don't know what that is on the paper. It just might be like a weird bump in the paper. I'm not sure. And what's over here? Can I use the evidence kit on this? No, okay. It just kind of like appears in your inventory. I assume if it's not like brought into the scene, it means that you can't use it there. Okay, let's go this way. Oh. Yeah, I can't really see like what that is. What is this? I thought that was a door. This is just a wall. Okay, I guess, that's not a thing. I'm lost. I'm actually lost. I was like, shouldn't there have been something in these barrels? Because it like let us look in there, but we didn't see anything. So maybe it was a red herring, but we'll look again just in case. Okay, well maybe that place where it was dark, remember? Maybe we need to go there and use our flashlight. So yeah, let's go back to where we were with Skinner. And that little dark area that we were in. Let's try and use our flashlight. Oh yeah, we're in like a stairwell. Okay, there's nothing in here. We're just gonna go up. Okay, that's like the step. Oh, there's another room. Okay, so there's one right here and then one right here. So it's like an attic. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's go in here. See, I love these kind of games. Like you have to really like kind of use common sense. I was always really bad at the Nancy Drew games when I was a kid. I am being honest. I was kind of stupid when I was a child. Okay. What was that? A crowbar. Perfect. And, oh, so we're going to wedge something open. What are we going to wedge open? Is it that weird door that I thought I saw? Okay, I guess we'll go out and then try and figure out where we're supposed to be. Maybe it's over here where we were. Oops. Wrong way. Okay, so it looks like there's like light peeking out from there. Are we supposed to use our crowbar here? No. Oh, we can open this. Why is there a boat? I guess we'll talk to this guy. Or nah. Eat the corn. Why does it say that? Okay, so we can't talk to this guy. Seems like he doesn't know anything. I don't know why I felt like that would do something. Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna run out of film. Just shooting the walls. What if we go back to Skinner and he's like, why are you firing your gun? Hey. Hey, you. Need to talk to you. Oh. No. What? What the heck? Okay. We're here. I don't even know how I got here. What the heck? Okay, hi. He's like, imagine this dude is literally like watching me struggle to get on the boat.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
Agent Wilmore, FBI. Like to ask you a few questions. What's your name?
James Wong.
What can you tell me about that warehouse?
Not much. It's a warehouse. I don't know, I just dock here. They used to haul a lot of cargo in and out of there. Armed guards sometimes. Lately it's been pretty quiet, which ain't too surprising, considering what's been going on around here.
And what exactly is that?
Fish been drying up.
Fish been drying up.
Have you noticed any unusual activity?
Not really, just the fact the warehouse been a lot quieter than usual.
You been here this last week?
Pretty much.
You haven't seen or heard anything unusual?
No, I try to get home by dusk, see my family.
Tell me about your family.
Why?
Curious. Just want to know about your family, that's all.
Okay. Wife, little girl.
How old's your daughter?
7.
Young for a man your age. I'm surprised.
I eat a lot of fish.
Is your wife younger than you?
Young enough to have a 7-year-old.
How long have you been in this country?
My accent give it away, huh? 10, 11 years, maybe.
What?
from, Mr. Wong?
He literally sounds like...
China. I left Canton in 1985.
My accent gave it away. Literally doesn't have an accent. Okie dokie. Fish stocks.
So what's happened to the fishing?
I don't know, but it's getting bad. Some folks say it's from overfishing.
How long's this been going on?
Long enough for a lot of guys to move on. Can't make ends meet. I'm thinking about it myself.
Okay, now we have to figure out how to get off of the boat. Okay, looks like it was easier than getting on the boat. Oh, see, okay, I'm seeing it now. There is there's another walkway here, and then to go up, you have to go to the side. Okay, I see now. I see now. I don't know why I was so confused by that. I guess it just looked like the arrow wasn't changing. Okay, let's go back and tell Skinner what this guy said. Oh my goodness, this is so tedious. Y'all used to game like this? Come on. I bet it's like way easier on the computer though. Like playing on a computer rather than playing with a controller. Okay, it's the next day. I saved the game. The save successfully stayed on my computer, so it did remember that we saved the game, which is great. I didn't want to go back and do all that stuff again. I was a little bit worried because I'm using an emulator, and I'm like, how is it going to do the saves? And it worked out perfectly fine. And I'm back with spookier lighting today because I realized that I could make my ring light green and I felt like that was a lot more appropriate for an X-Files themed video, so it's going to be green for most of the video except for the first part of our gameplay. But yeah, let's go ahead and load it up. We left off where we were in a warehouse with Skinner, which you guys saw 5 seconds ago, and we're probably going to leave and go back to like our office or something, I'm pretty sure. So can we fast travel like from here? Okay, let's see if we can travel from here instead of having to go outside. I wonder if we can look on Scully's laptop at the crime lab. We don't have like any evidence or anything. Not any physical evidence other than Scully's laptop, so I'm not really sure what we're supposed to be doing. Like, in the warehouse, it seemed like our job was done because we went and talked to that fisherman and there was literally nothing else to do.
Hey, Mr. Wilmore. Good to see you. It's been a while.
This is
Hey,
that
John, how have you
John
been?
guy.
Bored. I hope you have something real exciting for me.
I'll do my best.
So, what have you got?
It's interesting that he works at the crime lab. When we looked him up, it said that he was a law enforcement and not like FBI/government. So does he just work for the state? I don't know. But yeah, this is the John Amos guy that we found on our computer that we didn't know who that was, but we're meeting him now.
You working on anything good?
Nope. It's been very slow. I count on you FBI guys to keep my life interesting.
Wait, so, okay, when we looked him up in our computer, we just look up some guy that we already knew, like he's our friend. Honestly, if I worked for the FBI, I would do the same thing. I would just like stalk every single person in my life.
How's your wife?
Ex, you mean? She's good. She's taking the kids to her mom's for Easter. Yours?
My wife?
No, your ex-kids. Yeah, your wife.
Good, I guess. We haven't really spoken in a while.
Oh, Craig. Poor Craig. So, oh, that's why we have our own apartment, which we haven't been to yet. We'll go there probably next. Don't you?
Hey, don't you owe me $1?
From what, that basketball game? No way, that crooked partner of yours cheated.
Cook? He never cheated a day in his life.
Don't hold your breath over that buck. The boys in the crime lab are officially protesting.
Love that. Okay, let's see what we got going on over here. So I'm going to look this way. Anything to look at over here? Where is JFK's brain? Dallas Theorist discussion group meets first Thursday of every month. Is there anything else we can do? I guess not. Okay, so we're leaving. And let's go check out our apartment. Why not? Okay, let's see how we've decorated this beautiful apartment. So we have what appears to be a chair. No, that's a TV. That's a TV. It's really dark. We have a lamp that probably cost $20 at Walmart, and we have this beautiful portrait of Abraham Lincoln. So classic dude's apartment. You know what I mean? What else we got? This is a pretty big apartment, not gonna lie. Who's this? Who's that? Is that somebody we're supposed to know? Sorry if I'm like totally uneducated. Oh, he's like really into the Ramones. Yikes. I'm totally kidding. Wow. More Ramones. Oh, that scared me so bad. Okay, the things that just came into my mind were that scary, who is that in my apartment, to why do we have a poster of ourselves? 3, oh, that's a mirror. That's a mirror. And that's a totally normal reflection. We don't look gigantic in this mirror at all. We just have a random photographs from the 1800s, just like any single bachelor male would. What's in our journal? Let's learn more about who we are. March 31st, 1996. This work I'm doing is getting frustrating. I've been beating my head against a brick wall trying to get a resolution to this case. Militias are a pernicious force in America, and they will become even more dangerous and enjoy a greater measure of success as long as ignorant citizens allow them to flourish. Last week, after a protracted legal battle, 7 members of the Lightning Strike Brigade from Redmond were bound over for trial. Charged with conspiracy, tax fraud, bank robbery, federal weapons violations, bomb making, and possession of explosive devices. Despite the efforts of their lawyers to derail the grand jury proceedings, amazingly, I can't believe these sharks. After all the Bureau did, including gaining the cooperation, did that take some doing of the state, authorities, and county sheriff to bring these guys in and wrap them up in an ironclad case, courtesy of some fine Bureau work, thank you. You'd think these lawyers would just resign themselves to trying the case in court. No, they are on the news every night decrying the persecution of their clients, who are patriots and true Americans, the frontline warriors against tyranny, etc., etc. Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. At least Shanks appreciates what I've been doing. He's a good guy. One of the best SAICs I've worked under. Still, it gets frustrating when you work on a case and see the bad guys get the clean end of the stick. Clean end of the stick. Clean end of the stick. Is that an expression? I've done all I could to put together a strong case. Now it's time to let it go and let our judicial system take over. I haven't seen Elizabeth. Okay, subject change. I haven't seen Elizabeth in the past 2 weeks. I missed her last visitation weekend. Tied up at work again, and now Easter is coming. Don't know if I will have the chance to see her then either. I'm putting this all aside for now. It's late and tomorrow's a fresh sheet of paper. Maybe I can get something positive accomplished. April 1st, 1996, April Fool's Day, SOS. As far as I'm concerned, though I did manage to get away at noon for a couple of games of racquetball with Cook. The first time in weeks, am I sore? Oh, I get it. Am I sore? I have to force myself to get to the gym at least twice a week. Beat him 3 games to 2. A few okay, this is boring. Easter is a week away, and that nagging obligation of finding something for Elizabeth is chewing at my butt. Oh my gosh, what a funny way to say that. I have to get busy and get some gifts together, so at least she'll have something from me if I can't get over to see her. Barb hasn't bugged me lately for money, so I'm counting my blessings. This won't last, that's for sure. Maybe I'll call Carolyn and see if she wants to have Easter dinner with me and Elizabeth, if I can get the day off. Still no word on whether or not I'll be working. I know we have a surveillance of those heroin scum traders. Okay, well, spoiler, buddy. We're not having to find Mulder and Scully because they went off and did something they weren't supposed to, probably. Okay, let's wrap it up, buddy. Let's wrap it up. This dude. Well, lights out time. The morning comes quick for the weary. I have to write out some checks for bills, so I better get to it before I fade. What a dork. Honestly, I'm glad that honestly, it's admirable to see a man writing out his feelings and journaling them. So I'm actually not going to hate on it. I won't be a hater. Okay, so I think there's nothing else happening in our apartment, really. We've just seen how we live and we know a little bit more about ourselves now. So I guess we go back to our office. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's go back to the office. I keep trying to use the joystick, even though we've played literally like an hour and a half of this, and I should learn by now. Okay, let's sit down at our desk, and maybe we have to look up the fisherman guy on our ING. Very curious. Oh, okay, so if I keep clicking it, it gives me more names. We already know about them. Let's search ourselves. Oh goodness, okay. That is a photo for sure. Okay, so we graduated from Northwestern University with a Bachelor's of Arts in History, minor criminology, graduated from New York University with a Master's in History. Oh, so that's why we have all that history stuff in our apartment. We really, really love American history. I get it. Okay. Master's thesis, Recidivism and its impact on the prison reform in post-revolutionary 18th century France. Oh, interesting. That's actually really interesting. Oh, we are divorced. We are divorced. And we have one daughter, Elizabeth. Okay, so our hobbies are swimming, collecting Civil War artifacts, and antique maps, and battlefield strategy. We joined the FBI in 1991. So we've actually been working here for quite a while. Okay. James Wong. Okay. James Wong. He's from Houston. Hey. James Wong. Date of birth, 10/4/48, 5'9", yada yada. Okay, so it says he was born in Houston, Texas. He claimed that he moved here from Canton between 11 and 12 years ago. So it seems like he's lying, or it's just a plot hole. We don't know. Okay, so born in Houston, Texas, in 1948, military service from 1965 to 1966. So he's a veteran. So yeah, he's a veteran. He's lived in America all his life. He was arrested for assault, charges dropped. Robbery, convicted and served 6 months. Armed robbery, charges dropped. Possession of stolen property, mistrial. Why is he getting all this stuff dropped? 1988, possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. Served 18 months. Okay, so he's got a record. But lots of charges dropped. Lots of mistrials. And he did not move here from Canton. Remember how I said that he didn't have an accent? I thought it was just like a funny thing, like old TV shows are like, you know what I mean. Little, yeah. So I thought it was just like no, I think that this guy was lying about being from Canton. He's not from Canton. So let's see. I forgot I took this. I forgot I took this yesterday. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. No more. Yeah, no more emails. Let's see if we have any more names to search. No. Okay, so let's just keep digging on James and see if he has any ties to the government. That would be interesting. No FBI. Government/military. No data found. Also, for James, we found all that criminal information under citizen and not criminal. So maybe there's like more information about him under criminal. Not under law enforcement. Okay, yeah, no, like this is the same thing. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. So all of that was like the same information. Should we go back and talk to James and tell him we know that he's lying, that he wasn't born in Canton? He was born in Houston. Back to Dockside Warehouse to have a little chat with our friend James. Also, sorry, I keep hitting my controller on the table. Also, I'm very curious. Oh, he's not here. Got it. Okay. Let's go back to our field office, chat with Skinner, see if that's what we need to do next. Like if he's going to prompt us to do something. No. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep looking on our computer. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize we didn't check the other phone number. So let's check that really quick. That's probably what we're missing, honestly. I didn't realize that if you clicked the box twice, it changes the number. No data found on that number at all. Weird. Okay, we only have the one vehicle license number, and I think we checked all of these. Yeah, we searched criminal, right? Yeah. Okay, so don't need that. So yeah, nothing really interesting about the other characters on the ING, so I don't think there's anything for us to do there. Let's check our notes and see if something popped up after we searched all those things. Okay, site, near warehouse at dock, interview individual on fishing boat, James Wong, male agent, arrived. U.S. from Canton, China in 1985. Liar. He was born in Houston in 1948. Married, 1 daughter, 7 years old. Question about warehouse, not forthcoming with useful info. Saw armed guards at times near warehouse. When did we see that? Cargo coming and going quiet lately. Subject appears evasive. Oh, he saw armed guards. Okay, yeah, that's right, that's right. Will re-question, but only if we can find him. I don't really know what to do. We have to find James somehow. Can we call him? On our cellular phone? Ah. That's our wife. Ex-wife.
Thank you for calling the Seattle Police Department Computer Crimes Division. We are currently in the process of upgrading our voicemail and phone system. As a result, we are unable to handle your call at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again.
Okay. Let's call Mark. See what he says.
You have reached the automated messaging system of the Seattle FBI field office. Messages for Mark Cook cannot be taken at this time.
Oh. Okay, I don't think there's anything with the phone that we can do right now. So let's look at our folder and see if there's anything that has been added. No. Okay. What can we do? What can we do? Skin Man, give me a sign. He won't help. He won't help. So we have to question James again. Let's try going back to the docks and just see if he's there. I was thinking that this phone number might be significant, but I don't think it is. Bro. What do we do? What do we do? We were supposed to do something with this crowbar. Like, what were we supposed to do? Oh, you know what? Maybe we can use the binoculars over here. So we'll go and stand over here. And use the binoculars. And we can see so well. It's 2020 vision. 2020 vision. Are you joking? Okay, I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it and I don't care what anyone has to say. I'm Googling it. Okay, so this says, walk around to the right to the back of the dock and note the phone number on the back wall, 206-555-0131. Walk back to Skinner out the front and use your lockpick on the padlock. Inside the warehouse, you need to find several items in the main room. Just right from the entrance, look at the crates and try to open them. Now head across the room and find a bullet in a post. Use your evidence kit to remove... Oh, so we are totally underutilizing our items. Oh my gosh, okay, so I only read like a very brief hint. Couple of hints, so... Oh my gosh. Guys, I've underestimated the difficulty of this game, so we're gonna go inside and look for evidence because... Didn't realize that was a thing. So that's what the crowbar is for. We have to open these crates with a crowbar. Okay, okay. Dirt. Dirt. just dirt. Can we take like samples from it? No. Okay. Oh, we can. It's a substance. So remember, substance equals use the forensics kit. All right. Okay, we're figuring it out with a little help from Google. Just a little bit of help, okay? I'm really honestly not good at stuff like this. If you ask me to play a Nancy Drew game, I will cry. But I do like watching other people play Nancy Drew games. And then there was something about like a bullet being inside of a post somewhere. This is really tedious. Because you can't see anything. Like, you cannot see a thing in here. But I'm wondering if it's just like the ultra contrast of having like a HD monitor is like you don't get the lightness and fuzziness of a CRT TV. So it's like a little bit difficult. There was something about a bullet in a post. You're supposed to look everywhere. Okay. So this is what I was looking for. I was looking for blood on the floor.
I found blood. Someone got shot.
Skinner's like, oh no. Ah, okay. That was the other thing we were looking for. Okay, I think we have everything we need from this area. Let's go talk to Skinner, see if he has anything else to say.
That blood is troubling.
It doesn't look very good, does it? Let's have it analyzed and hope it belongs to someone else.
Okay, so now we need to go to the crime lab. Now all this makes sense. Thank you so much, Google.
The bullet passed through. The victim may only have been injured.
And that's assuming they were only shot once. But I appreciate your optimism, Agent Wilmore.
If they were killed, where are the bodies?
I doubt the killers would leave the bodies of 2 federal agents lying here for us to find. If they're dead, we'll probably never find them. Let's just hope that's not the case. Now, if we delay any longer, we'll be lucky to find anything.
Duh, Craig. Okay.
I'll let some DNA tests run on the blood.
I'll take a sample to the side crime lab at DC and have it analyzed.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, but I suggest you minimize your contact with it until we have it analyzed.
Right, okay. Let's go to the crime lab then. Yay! Go see John, our buddy, our divorce buddy, you know, going through a divorce at the same exact time. Why can't we travel? I would like to fast travel. Oh, I guess that means that we can't travel. So let's look at our other stuff and see if there's something we need to check before we travel. Ah, okay. So we have site, warehouse, northern docks, location phoned by agents, no one present, open door with lockpick, not lickpock. Find bloodstain, acquire sample for lab, shipping crates contain black powder, sample for analysis. Slug, possibly 45 or 38 weapon, recovered from wood post, site near warehouse at dock, interview. Yeah, that was what we already had in our notes. So I guess we have to go back outside to our car. Like, maybe that's what it's prompting us to do. Okay, so our business here is done.
That sedan's been following us since we left the field office.
Who do you think it is?
Someone who's interested in what we're doing.
What should we do about that car?
I think that's your call, Agent Wilmore.
Can we go and talk to them?
Do you think they know about Mulder and Scully?
It's possible. Why don't you go ask them?
Oh, we have to go and talk to the car. Creepy. Okay, let's go. Hi. Okay, bye. Okay, so they seem like totally trustworthy and like not suspicious at all. Hey, Skin Man. So, they literally like ran away. Okay, I guess, let's leave. Let's go to the crime lab and talk to John and tell him what's going on. All the stuff that we found that took us multiple days to find, and we dragged Skinner everywhere looking for it. I guess we'll talk to him first. We already did all that.
One slug. Looks like a 38. It's not in very good shape. Standard stuff, I guess?
Yeah, I dug it out of a hunk of wood.
You got it. What's this, blood?
Very good.
You got a target to match it to? I can tell you the blood type, but without a target for a DNA test, there's not much I can do. What's the case?
A couple of missing FBI agents. We think the blood may belong to one of them.
That's too bad. I'd suggest you have the Cycrime lab in DC run it. They could probably match it against the current agent database pretty quickly.
Okay.
What have we here? You're gonna have to do better than this. I can tell you right now what this is. It's industrial grade lead.
Lead?
Yeah.
Why lead?
I don't know. It's used for anything from weighing scuba divers to lining X-ray vests. Pretty common stuff.
Is there any reason why someone would treat this like contraband?
Nope. It's neither illegal nor sexy. There's no reason why anybody should want or need to smuggle it anywhere.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, John. Let's see what our notes say. Okay, gathered evidence to crime lab. Amos says powder was industrial grade lead. Wyatt warehouse. Amos said blood should go to Bureau Cycrime lab in DC for analysis. Check against current agent database for possession ID. Okay, so I guess we go back to our office and maybe see what's going on.
Why were we being followed?
I don't know, but whoever's involved in this case isn't afraid of the FBI. There could be an underworld connection.
You think Wong is involved?
I don't know. Did you get the sense that he knew more than he was telling you?
He's definitely hiding something. Is there any connection with the decline in fishing?
I don't see any obvious connection. Port fishing isn't a federal offense.
You think the blood belongs to one of your agents?
I can't rule it out. But I'll wait for the test results before making a determination. I suggest you do the same, Agent Wilmore.
AD Skinner, you've got a call on line 1.
Oh.
This is Skinner. understand. I have to go back to Washington immediately. I'll take some of the blood back to the lab in D.C. for analysis. I want you to begin surveillance on that warehouse tonight. These two agents are very important to me.
All right. Okay. So Skinner's taking the blood back to Washington, D.C. for analysis. I guess let's look at our computer again and see if something popped up.
Hey, pal, how's it going out there?
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm sure you're sucking up to Skinner
hi, Mark.
appropriately.
It's going good.
Cool. What's Skinner like?
He's all right.
He's all right.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, listen. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks, man.
What's with the laptop?
Oh, Scully's. It's password protected.
You want me to call Computer Crimes Division, see what they can do?
Sure.
Sure.
You got it. No problem.
Wait, did we just make a bad decision? Why did he look so sus, like grabbing that computer from us? Did we just screw up this entire investigation? Why did he want to do that so bad for us? Let's try typing it into our phone, 206-555-0131. Let's try typing it in. 206-555-0131. Two zero six 555-0131. Zero 6 555 0 1 3 1.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Okay. There's like, so there is a missing thing. There is a missing thing that we were supposed to do, and I don't really know how to recreate it. I think we were supposed to, according to Google, we were supposed to get a picture of the car that drove off. So let's try going back to the warehouse and like taking a picture of that. If it will let us. Oh, it's nighttime now. Okay, so I think this is, you know how Skinner just told us to like stake out the warehouse? I think that's what's happening right now. So this isn't us, this is like we're watching those people carry stuff into the warehouse. Nah, okay, so we can't travel, so this is important. Oh. What if we just walk up on him right now? Oh! We just died! No, no, no. We just died. We got a bad ending. We just died. I didn't realize that that was possible in this game, but we just died. We just died. Craig Wilmore is dead. So we're dead. Craig Wilmore is dead. We perished. We did not make the right decisions and we got a bad ending. So what I'm thinking is we should continue this post video. If you're seeing this video right now, post video, we'll have a couple of live streams where we actually complete this game. If that has already happened, the live streams will be linked down below, whether in the description or in a playlist, and we can continue from there. So I'm going to hand it off to future Gina, who is going to do the outro for us. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Ugh, it's so hot in here. Thank you, Past Gina, for that amazing handoff. So here are my final thoughts about the game. I love how decisions matter and it doesn't just like direct you around until you eventually get to where you need to be. Like you could die. Also, this game just like doesn't really hold your hand when it comes to exploring your environment. You kind of just have to like look around for yourself and just explore. Basically just like run around and see what happens, see what you can find. Navigation is a bit difficult on the controller, but that is just kind of like a me problem because I wasn't able to get a like computer version. I'm sure it is like a billion times easier with just a mouse. Some of the photos and scenes were really dark, even with my screen brightness all the way up, which makes it hard to navigate, especially when we're in like that warehouse scene. I imagine this has something to do with me having a modern HD monitor, like, you know, having like lower black points and stuff, instead of like the fuzziness and brightness of a CRT monitor. But for longtime fans of the show, there is a running joke that the scenes are always poorly lit and it actually like messes everything up for us, so it might be intentional. The characters are really charming and I love the bits of lore around our playing character and side characters. I genuinely care about our playing character, Craig Wilmore. I think he's a very well thought out character, but I wish there were like a bit more stakes when it comes to like him being involved with this. Instead of just like having a broken family and having like the lore of all that, like maybe he wants a promotion, maybe he wants to move up, maybe, you know, there's something on the line for him, and if he screws this up, like something, like he's not going to get what he needs. Or maybe he's worried that his wife will never come back to him, you know? There's moments of humor scattered about that like reflect the energy of the X-Files. And also there's not really anything creepy yet, but maybe we just haven't gotten there because we died too soon. The story isn't totally gripping, but the game does encapsulate what an episode of the X-Files feels like. I will admit I was surprised about our sudden death at the end of the playthrough, which excites me to continue playing and strategize how we'll approach the situation next time. I can't really give this a star rating because gaming has just evolved so much, so honestly I'm just gonna judge it on like whether I like it or not, and I like it. I think it's fun. I do think it's fun now, but I think I really would have loved this as a kid. I think it would have been so spooky and mysterious for me. I would have been really drawn to it. So that was the X-Files game from 1997. If you watched the entire video, I freaking love you. But if you didn't, that's okay too. If you're just here for like a little review, a little bit of an essay, blah, 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 hear me yap. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to see more videos from me, I would love to do more X-Files content because I have an X-Files worm in my brain, and if I don't feed it, it will literally kill me. I would also love to hear your thoughts on the game. Let me know if you download it and play it. I just got like a PlayStation emulator and loaded up there. It was really easy to find, so highly recommend exploring that. If you have questions about it, just join my Discord and you can message me anytime. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Bye.